The headlines: Cookie militants fired several rounds from hilltop on farmers working at paddy field of Janung. And MP Angomcha Bimolokoijam addresses concerns of people in Kwata, Bisnupur district. Resident seeks clean water. And centers neglect on Manipur, people's anger towards MLA, a gift of BJP MLAs, slams a former minister and locate. Good afternoon, this is ISTV English live news, and Darlung Shankaling is giving you the news in detail. Amid the claim that police have deployed adequate security forces to ensure that farmers carrying out farming activities without any fear or apprehension, armed cookie militants reportedly fired several rounds towards farmers working on chaebol paddy fields at Janung in Imphal East District this morning. Following the attack, IRB personnel who are posted in the regions directed the farmers to immediately vacate the paddy fields. One of the witnesses narrated about the incident to ISTV News.
I use a city mobile tower, labor moya sana palage, city manning the low open within one low. I do suppose that I could come some papa. Papa to them, hey, Ghana won't talk here. And we got it posit Hariman and Canva. I am Hankalagam, no one is any of some tassel. I assassin no way where man and I should lie like with the street and in loping by the ping and caramel. When no make up is my ton of car or high and pick home, I could halaban and town. As I took on the city, when a copy at me another, I quit some Toragati, I quit my convention when I love the guy quit the Honduki Pan.
Mapper Makai Tara, died the Lauzakundare, Smile Lauze, Suba, and a Suba, how was the Maruma pasta and a copy about. Ekashuta or the Moka in town or Hamina, Naya Kokai didn't know low capitano, no more, the lady, the Loy Pagat, the Moy the lady, Pagat, the Zala, and Kojahan, the Kaija Gardenona. Tara Darma to him talk with the air, see the Mawongama, Tauria Koje, Kamaito Zigan, the Kanaka Kogi, Mate I being aging in the moon hare. Salo noise, they couldn't give a mamma Tauragadi, among no idea, no Macontari, no Canada there, I do Gasigo in the Salona, Taurad, my Kakale. I don't want to mind Tabak Shuba, Kopak, the Moy Maru Hansen and Kapaka, the Dapta, we give Mawong Maleba. I don't want to step on Amamala Zingina, I couldn't buy Bukulai, I don't pagale, I the guy like Tigale, I go Moina Bible, Kulai to the Kanju Kang Ujudra, no may give Macontar, Juta, the Rena, Sumaila, the Gadiakoika Mina, Kunjala, Bakoika Mina, Tabasura, Kamain, do you see hygiene? Kappa Posi, they don't is another thing that a Kakale, Poja Kapak, the Cote and Harry Bapose, Kaimaram in the Karigino, see who's the PR, some Sumaina might take like a kind of a Tamina is the person of the media, the kind of hiding ever see.
Residents of Kwakta, Bisnupur district apprised MPB Molokoism that despite the Jal Jeevan mission's goal to provide drinking water to every household by 2024, many households in the area still lack access to clean drinking water. During the visit to Kwakta, MPB Angomcha Bimol Okoijam interacted with locals to understand their grievances and assess the Kwakta market conditions. After hearing the grievances, MP Angomcha Bimol Okoijam reviewed the PHED report on the ministry's portal, which showed that 436 households in Kwakta Gram Panchayat had been provided with drinking water. The people informed that some households in Sanding had been provided drinking water. However, other places, including Kwakta, Kuman, has not even been connected with the pipe. As for Kwakta, they buy and use the water which is collected from the stream. After speaking with PHED officials, he suggested an investigation, warning that adding data from one scheme to another would be equivalent to withdrawing money without doing the work. He emphasized that only completed work should be reflected on the portal.
Swaz Bharat mission में मकादा संभव तो मागी पाइप से मुझे तो ये जल जीवन मिशन से सेलेक्ट ना तो आइने चिंगर ऐसे मफु महु मरी छोड़े बाहर मदाई दिसोई तो चिंगर बनी दिशा मीटिंग तो लोइन चों कोरे भाई हुजूर से पमिजे कोता तो पमिबा सीधा चु चमाना ना आइने पोचे मोइन स्वaz Bharat mission में मकादा ले बुदुना अदुगी डाटा दो थाजे लगा ते चीज इलीगल तौदवा थबम दे बिसालो थुका समान है बसिदि ꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯀꯣꯛꯇꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯣꯛꯇꯥ ꯈꯨꯃꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯎꯁ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯄꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇ ꯆꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯝꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯍꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯐꯪꯗꯦ.
Former Minister Namairakpam Lokhen criticized BJP MLAs, stating that the centre's neglect on the people of Manipur, the anger among the people towards their elected representatives is a gift of the BJP MLAs. He made a statement at the handing over award of students. The Bright Educational Career Association, BECA, Laimapokpam, Khunpag organized the 10th Merit Award ceremony at Khongnang Chakara Community Hall, recognizing students from Laimapokpam Gram Panchayat who excelled in BOSEM, CBSE and COSEM Class 10 and 12 exams. Speaking further, former Minister N. Lokhen urged students not to focus solely on securing high marks, but to strive for overall development and become good individuals. He also criticized BJP MLAs, accusing them of contributing to the centre's neglect of Manipur and questioned their ability to serve the people, given their failure to form a government despite having 32 MLAs. Director of SCRT, A. Romel, announced that with the objective of effective implementation of NEP 2020, State Council for Educational Research and Training, SCERT, Government of Manipur has completed translation of National Curriculum Framework for Foundational Stage 2022 and NCF SE 2023 into Manipuri script. He made a statement during the opening function of the 5-day workshop on development of state curriculum framework for school education, preparatory and middle stage, held at the multipurpose hall of SCERT. Subject experts from Manipur University, DMCTE, DMU, private colleges and SCERT resource persons, members who had taken part in formulation of a national curriculum framework and NEP 2020 are set to take part in the workshop. Director of SCERT, A. Romel, further stated that the department is currently working on translation of SCF SE State Curriculum Framework for School Education under SCF SE 2023. He also shared that first round of workshop was conducted earlier in the month of May by the department in collaboration with Azim Premji University, Bangalore. The second round of workshop is being carried out from 14th to 18th July, and the department has a target of releasing the final draft by August, he added.
Class 1 amsung 2 gi ladik se matangi chahi da siznanaba tamnaba Board of Secondary Education Manipur na masi develop tawgadabani madugi damakta mari leinaba department na Board of Secondary Education da khangan khre ngasi pangthok cheriba workshop ase anirak suba workshop preparatory stage amadi middle stage ki curriculum framework develop tawnabani ngasi pangthok cheriba workshop sina Azim Premji Bangalore da based toba university masi gi faculty nipan amsu yawiri masi akoina Sangabada August thagi loisalakpadadi hariba curriculum se akoi putokpa ngamani na akoi khanjai.
Around 10 lakh fingerlings comprise of rohu, pengba, common carp and grass carp, which are cultivated by experimental fish farm, were released today at Takmu Experimental Fish Farm. The fish farm is being managed under the Fisheries Department of Manipur government by a team led by District Fisheries Officer Bisnupur K. Dineshwar and Takmu Experimental Fish Farm in charge C.H. Rushikanta. The program was attended by Chairman of Thanga Patu Gram Panchayat Administrative Committee N. Chandra, President of Sendra Youth Club L. Shyam Maitei, and local elected members and staff of Fisheries Department. Speaking on the occasion, District Fisheries Officer K. Dineshwar stated that the initiative was taken up as part of the annual program of the department. The initiative aimed at boosting the economy of farmers. He said that the initiative will continue every year. He also added that fishing will be banned during the off-season and urged farmers to follow the same.
Masigi nga machaching ase tangu gi akhoi fish farm asida akhoi na spawn dagi sengwat charaga fingerling pharaba matungda nga chi thaduk chabani achida tariba nga mi sing asina akhoi gi department na pijariba off season June July August tha se phaduk pidanaba aina nga mi singda paujil asi pijari.
Students of Dhanamandjari University staged a protest by locking the administrative block today, frustrated with the authorities' inaction over the deplorable road conditions within the campus and the absence of security guards at the university gates. The irate students led the VC and other staffs to vacate the administrative block and then held talks with the officials. After both the parties failed to reach an agreement, the students proceeded to lock the office. President of Dhanamandjari University Students' Union, Jalambam Khagembam, told media persons that all the 3 gates of DMU are lying in deteriorating condition for a long period. Moreover, the poor state of the roads inside the campus has affected the academic atmosphere of the students, he said. Despite making repeated appeals to the authority concerned to address the grievances of students, no action has been taken up so far, and frustrated over the negligence, the students launched the protest by locking the office of the administrative block.
Security deploy atuba matamda tawbiyo lambi sembiyo amasung get panbiyo haribe agenda sing asigi ahongba mata leitaba taragadi khoi makhata na khoi university asi khoi shutdown tawani habu perform se thamjari aduga loinana khoi ngasigi university asigi campus manung da seliba gari sing asi khoi gi Manipur gi praja sing na di khoi gi khoya thongda thong ama saba si loidabana maram oibana ni oibana ni haibe adubo khoya thongda thong asi saba hajik loire hain dakpire adu thungba loidba pawa satra khoi gi university asi dadi aduki mati khudong cha da lag thengnari administration activities academic atmosphere aduki mati soe southern gate thinge surrounding the ladiba ichilina khwai punamaka khoi university asigi satra singa umkhana gi fibam do ina thokpagi mami masu ure haidiba khudong cha da mayam sing asi khoi khangma ngamdra duna ngasi di university asigi activities khudima block tawrage haiduna tongan ba UGPG khaktana punamak se sanction jaraga khoi ngasi gi khongthang se thangjin jarakpani.
Manipur Students Federation cautioned against government teachers who are conducting private coaching and tuition, and further asked the teachers to refrain from intervening in the work of private schools. Speaking to media persons at a press meet held at the office of Kwagetel Thonajam Lekar, President of MSF Hijam Roshan reminded that as per the notice issued by Department of Education S on 10th October 2022, under the Service Conduct Rules 1964, Sub-Rule 1 and 2, government employees cannot indulge in private businesses directly or indirectly. He then asked the government if it is going to take action against those government employees who are violating the provisions listed in the Right to Children-Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009. He also sought intervention of the government to initiate action against the government teachers who are conducting private coaching and tuition while violating the department rules. He further said any government teachers going against the warning of the MSF would face consequences, including disclosure of their names along with the names of the institute or coaching centers in front of public.
Lengaki mahiloisang singda zawoi duna laiba singthusna masagi interesta masagi kananawagi yenglaga coaching center sing amadi tongan institution sing hangtuo kanda khoigi school duda man oijaribi school duda hena focus pibagi mahutta masagi sendong kharagi damak yenglaga coaching center amadi nakoina na school hangwa yaksaliba sing asigi mathakta lengang athubuda miyang changadawni masida MSF na kaiguma thengnaragadi maming mathaga loinana miyamna khangangani habasima akanwa thamjari.
Department of Zoology Internal Quality Assurance Cell T.S. Paul Manipur Women College successfully organized a 2-day training program on From Set Any Government Teachers Going Paul Manipur Women's College successfully organized a 2-day training program on farm aquarium fabrication to bioflake fish farming, enhancing fish and fisheries productivity. The program drew around 60 students from various streams and aimed to impart practical knowledge in aquaculture. As part of the collaboration, the Department of Zoology, T.S. Paul Manipur College, Department of Zoology, Kirori Mal College, University of Delhi exchanged a memorandum of understanding to promote aquaculture development. Head Department of Zoology, Kirori Mal College, Dr. Lukram Ingochauba Meite shared insights on aquarium fabrication and biofloc fish farming during the training. He emphasized that such programs not only educate students but also contribute to achieving academic excellence. In connection with Bal Viva Mukt Bharat campaign, an awareness program cum poster campaign for POCSO Act 2012 and the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 was conducted by District Administration Jiribam and District Child Protection Unit Jiribam at Higher Secondary School and Lalpani Government High School. Addressing the gathering as a resource person, member of Child Welfare Committee Jiribam, Roman Singh emphasized that the POCSO Act 2012 and the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 are crucial laws designed to protect children, especially aimed at preventing child marriage and addressing its consequences. As part of measures to combat crime against children, the District Administration Jiribam and District Child Protection Unit Jiribam have been jointly carrying out awareness and poster campaigns at each locality at school. The students were also made to understand briefly about good touch and bad touch during the campaign. The Development and Protection United Volunteer Organization DPVO Nambol recently organized a felicitation program for meritorious students who scored high marks in their 10th and 12th grade examinations conducted by BOSIM, COSIM and CBSE. Held at a public hall, Nambol Kaitel, the event honored 108 students with certificates, cash rewards and study lamps. MLA Nambol AC TH Basantukumar Singh, who attended the program, emphasized the importance of students utilizing their knowledge for the betterment of society, not just excelling academically. Notably, MLA TH Basantukumar Singh had voluntarily stepped down as an IPS officer to connect with students and the community, marking a new chapter in his journey as he ran for election in 2022.
Student how do you become a good student? Like primary duty never. Why the discipline never. Hard work, discipline. Right, left hand never. Discipline labor. What is discipline? To do what you are supposed to do. To become a good student and a good human being. Adu discipline ka hai.
Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now, the Indian Army has denied involvement in a drone strike that allegedly killed 19 United Liberation Front of Assam Independent Ulfa 1 cadres, including 3 top leaders in Myanmar. According to Lieutenant Colonel Mahendra Rawat, PRO Defence Guwahati, there are no inputs with the Indian Army on such an operation. Ulfa 1 claimed its eastern headquarters in Myanmar was targeted by Indian drones, resulting in 19 deaths and 19 injuries, including the deaths of Lieutenant General Nayan Medi, Brigadier Ganesh Asom and Colonel Pradeep Asom. Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma also denied state police involvement, stating Assam police is not involved in this incident. There has been no strike from the soil of Assam. The Indian Army's denial contradicts Ulfa's 1 claims, leaving the situation unverified. U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a significant policy shift, pledging to send additional Patriot air defense missile system to Ukraine to bolster its defense against intensifying Russian airstrikes. Trump emphasized that Ukraine desperately needs this system, stating they will send them Patriots, which they desperately need. The decision marks a notable departure from previous U.S. policy, with European allies agreeing to foot the bill for the advanced missile defense system. This development comes amid rising tensions between the US and Russia, with Trump expressing frustration over Russian President Vladimir Putin's tactics, saying Putin talks nice and then bombs everybody in the evening. The move is seen as a crucial step in supporting Ukraine's defense capabilities, particularly after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed that a deal on new Patriot systems and missile was near. Trump is set to meet with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte to finalize the deal, and many announced new sanctions against Russia. At least 18 civilians have been killed and 31 injured in attacks by the Rapid Support Forces (RSF) in North Kordofan State, Western Sudan. The Sudanese Doctor Network has condemned the attack, calling it a brutal assault that violates humanitarian norms and international conventions, reflecting the RSF pattern of targeting unarmed civilians. The violence is part of ongoing clashes between the RSF and Sudanese Armed Forces (SAF) around the strategic town of Bara, northeast of El Obeid, which the RFS is attempting to seize. The RSF has claimed control of the Sumayya area, although this hasn't been confirmed by the Sudanese army. This conflict, which began in April 2023, has resulted in tens of thousands of deaths and millions of displaced, exacerbating Sudan's humanitarian crisis. Well, those are updates this afternoon. Before we wind up the news, the headlines once again. Kuki militants fired several rounds from hilltop on farmers working at paddy field of Janu. And MP Angomcha Bimol Aquaculture addresses concerns of people in Kwakta, Bisnupur district. Residents seek clean water. Centre's neglect on Manipur people's anger towards MLA, a gift of BJP MLAs, slams former minister and Locaine. Thank you for watching Istv English News at this hour. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye.